Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video, we decided we're gonna share more of our parents' reaction when they realized us two were dating. And a quick disclaimer, guys, so if I decide on sharing this, these are questions that people will always ask me on my Instagram. So if I answer them, that doesn't mean like I'm sharing my past. I'm just making people know that, right, babe?
Huh? Sorry, I was paying attention driving.
It's okay. So if you do enjoy and like this video, give it a thumbs up. It's just from meeting, so we're going to have lunch, right, babe?
Yes.
Yeah, and then we'll tell you guys the story. Hope you like the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. So sunny and snowy.
It's very sunny.
We're going through a drive-thru. Wait, what do you want?
Huh? Bacon cheeseburger instead.
I think I'm gonna go with fudge Oreo blizzard.
Okay, but how about your regular burger or bacon burger?
I think I want regular, but could they make it a little bit saucy?
Yeah.
Say cheese.
Very fine. My name is Mary. May I take your order, please?
Yeah. Hi. Could I get the double cheeseburger?
Oh, lemonade. I'm gonna go with
Oh,
lemonade.
do you have lemonade?
We have lemonade, yeah.
Okay, can we do that?
All right.
And do the a small.
Was there anything else for you?
That should do it.
Alrighty. We have a $6 bacon cheeseburger meal deal now.
So we just got a meal, a drink, and ice cream. Is an ice cream blizzard, and a meal for two.
Well,
Now we are heading home. Hi, babe.
Yes. Okay. Wait.
Hey guys, welcome back. As I introduced this video before, we're gonna be talking about our parents' reaction when they realized we are dating. So stay tuned. We're gonna be doing it as my husband is cutting bread. So lately we've been making bread in the house. This is how the bread looks like. It kind of looks
good.
Yeah, it kind of looks ugly though.
Yeah,
it's ugly, but it tastes good because
I'm getting a better bread pan in the next order, and hopefully that'll make it look nicer because it goes like over the edge.
your lips look good.
That's because of you.
Yeah, say thank to me. So I'm one person that I didn't like eating bread, but when my husband started making bread in the house, we eat bread like almost every day.
Constantly.
Like we do bread for everything.
Mhm.
Grill sandwich, grill, I don't know what, grill.
Toast.
Butter.
Butter toast with Kerrygold butter.
Right. Babe, don't point me with a knife. I told you that's a bad thing. Babe, stop. So I'll apply makeup on your face.
It'd be kind of a funny video.
Let's do it. No. Let's do it. I did on your neck.
Did it really?
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
Actually, my eyebrow is here, and then this is my foundation. This is my concealer. Okay, so I don't know how's my eyebrows. Are they still intact?
They're all gone.
Oh my goodness, what?
Just kidding though.
Okay, guys. So jokes aside, because with this guy we never stop joking, right, babe?
Off camera.
Yeah, off cameras we don't stop joking. So, guys, let's start it. So.
Before we ask, let me make sure my phone's not. Yeah.
I'll pause.
No, it's good. I'm good. That's all I need to do.
Okay, guys, so the first time I told my parents like I'm dating a white person, you know what my mom asked? He was like, is it an old person?
She.
I said it's huh?
You called
I didn't
her.
say he.
You said he.
Maybe I didn't say he, I said she.
You thought it then.
Maybe. Okay. Can you please stop with reminding me these things now?
I will remind you until you die.
Babe.
Keep going.
Okay, so the first time, remove your big head from me.
Sorry, it just looks like this. You know,
Yeah, look at the bread.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Babe, we are shooting.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at.
Why?
Because you're making jokes.
But didn't you want me to be more lively in the videos?
Yes.
And you're complaining me being more lively.
I'm sorry, I'm recording then.
Okay, good.
Look at that, guys.
Well, look at that.
Look at that. Okay, guys, so the moment I told my mom I was dating a white guy, because she hadn't seen him before. So when I told her, Mom, I'm dating a white guy and I want you to meet him, my mom was like, is he, you see, I said that, is he an old person? She was like having that shocky face in her face, like, is he an old person? I'm like, no, Mom, it's not an old person, but he's a very young person. And then my mom was like, how is he gonna take care of you? How is is he even gonna make you come to US or anything? And then I was like, Mom, just chill. And then when I told my friends that I'm dating this guy, my friends are like, is he rich? Is he having money? Is nah. Okay, we're not talking about friends here. We're talking about parents.
That's
right?
true, we are.
Okay, it's your time. I'll continue more.
Yeah, so I'll stop this because I'm talking now.
Anyway.
What? Can you make it perfectly straight?
That's fine.
Okay, there's one script that you're in the whole of.
Okay, babe.
Yeah, so.
Why concentrate on the bread? I can do it.
I'm watching you. You're crooked a little bit. You almost had it. It's a little bit crooked. See?
Yeah, right.
I'll do the rest. I got the skills now. So with my parents, my dad didn't really have. No, I don't even think he really had much of a reaction. Like.
You can pass away.
It's okay. It's good. Toast with butter. Yeah, my dad. He was kind of like skeptical at first, but he didn't. I don't remember him saying too much. He didn't really seem to worry. I think that maybe for him, he was like, "You're an adult, you know what you're doing."
His instincts, or whatever was right.
Yeah, but with my mom,
yeah.
she was well. Okay, my dad did have a little bit of this too, but he didn't like express as much. But they're like, "Oh, somebody from a third world country, they're just gonna take your money."
And come here to the United States, get a green card, and then
yep, vamos.
Take my heels, vamos. Trust me, babe, I'll never do that. Like, I don't picture myself even trying to do that kind of thing. And that kind of like freaked me off so bad. Like every time I used to talk to Courtney's mom on the voice call or video call, I was so scared because I didn't know what she's thinking about me.
She was always skeptical. she's very nice, but I don't know. Like she always thought you were very nice. Whenever, well, there was a time, I think like after I went there the first time, maybe even the time I went in June of 2019, I think she was a little more interested, like, oh, tell Charlotte I say hi,
and then she bought me a gift. She bought me
yeah.
shoes, necklace.
Well, she bought it the first time even.
She helped you pick a necklace for me for the first trip you're coming, and that was so beautiful.
Well, and she even suggested it too. So I wanted to bring you something, but she had suggested the idea and was even helping with it. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So.
What about your grandparents? Okay, keep on.
Well, I was gonna say like she was like supportive and reserved at the same time because it was like it was just, well, I mean, the unknown. You know, nobody in my family's been to Africa.
Right.
In fact, most of the family's never even been out of the country. You know?
Right.
Maybe it's for Canada, but that doesn't count.
Hawaii is in US?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay, you know, my mom went to Europe, but still Europe's Western culture.
Right.
So,
true. It's not like African lifestyle.
Right.
Stuff,
Like Africa or Asia or anything.
Right.
You know, we do have Thai family, but you know.
You guys never went, right?
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, so there was always just that skepticism, but it was mostly like
focus.
I don't even think. It was mostly like third world countries because you know that's where most of the abuse comes from.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Because it seems like, well, it's kind of like the stereotype of like, you know, the women are just trying to go after, you know, the white Westerners,
right? And
then you have the like. But then on the flip side, you have the stereotype, which I guess from your standpoint is, oh, it's just some creepy old white dude, and he's looking for, you know, a young date, right?
Yeah, people like, I don't know, in this era, people are like kind of comfortable with it. And please, don't come bashing in my comment. I'm not judging anyone. I'm just saying like how these days people are so comfortable with that. Everybody has different opinion on what they want and what they prefer, so... That's it. So, yeah, what about your grandparents? Before I talk about my grandparents, because mine was like a little bit shaky.
My grandma Mary was excited. She's like, oh, she's always very supportive. She doesn't she doesn't really like ask. Well, she asks questions in interest, but she doesn't like. I guess with stuff like that, I think she trusts us more in those decisions. I think so. She was just kind of like, oh, who is this? What's she look like? You know, da 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 da.
She's so sweet.
You know, yeah, she is.
She's very old though.
Bill doesn't care because Bill, yeah. He never really he kind of has his own little world.
Right.
He loves people, but at the same time he doesn't like get in people's business for anything.
Look at that.
Yeah, let's put this on the rack for now.
So for me, my grandparents was so
Oh,
skeptical.
but wait, I still didn't say my other grandparents though.
Oh, okay. Why are you putting them in the rack, babe? Could we just put them in the bag already?
Sure.
I hate them on the counter though.
My grandma Donna was also a little bit skeptical at first, but
Are you gonna put it in the fridge? Okay.
freeze. Well, I want to keep some of it out.
Okay.
So this isn't gonna be a freezer bag at the moment. So we won't put them in the freezer.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. We just distracted like. Yeah.
Hey, people want to see our life, so.
Right.
Yeah. She was. I don't think she was like. She was like a little bit
I
skeptical.
think your grandma Donna was skeptical.
She was, but she wasn't like. She wasn't like poop.
Cause I didn't talk to.
I think I talked to her a little bit, but she wasn't like poo-pooing the relationship or anything. She was just like, just be careful. You
Right.
know?
She's so sweet.
Yeah. She's genuinely caring. So.
She's the best.
I
I love her so much. Grandma, I love you so much. I know you're gonna watch this.
Yep.
I love you so much. And I like your biscottis.
Yeah. Although I don't know why, but for some reason this time I had a little bit of an allergic reaction to the nut. I don't know why.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna say that story, right?
What? Well, what?
Oh, you're talking about the.
Biscotti.
Oh, you're addressing grandma?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
she probably will watch this, so.
Yeah, she always watch our videos.
Yeah. It was
She
really
makes
good.
this, and they're so good. They're called biscottis. They're called biscotti in Kenya, but they call it here biscottis.
Biscotti.
So, biscottis. So
Yep.
we're gonna go with this right.
But yeah, yeah. So my grandma Donna was she was very excited. Like she wanted to meet you and stuff. You know, she was like, you know, be careful, but she didn't like say anything bad about the relationship. I think she didn't think that you were gonna be like a bad person or anything.
Yeah.
My grandpa, and then was saying, so Jean didn't really say anything much. She was excited to see you. But then my grandpa
bought me a Kenyan book.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, she was pretty excited about that one. She's like, oh, she's from Kenya. I got a book for you. She always has books.
Right.
She works in a library, she volunteers in a library. My grandpa though, he had actually kind of an interesting opinion. He was like, you probably shouldn't live in America because people here are racist. But I don't know. I feel like I got more racism in Kenya than you get racism here.
No, it's just like you're unique, and people like always know like you Americans have money, so that's why you got like a lot of people calling you muzungu.
Well, that doesn't bother me. That part doesn't bother me. But it's the part where people just like I can't walk out on the road.
Did you experience racism in Kenya?
Yeah, people tell me go home.
In Kiswahili, and you understand.
No, they say it in English.
But Kenyans always joke. Kenyans joke a lot. Anyway, but yeah, even if somebody tells me that in US, I'll kind of take it like in a negative way. So I get it.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, most people aren't gonna. Well, people might say stuff like that here. You never know. The thing is like, I don't take it personally because it's like you're gonna run into people no matter what. Doesn't matter where you're at. There's racist no matter where you go. So I never. So it's like I don't take it personally. I think
you know you're so white.
Yeah, I
extra white. Like my husband is so very, very white. I don't want to give him makeup.
Yeah, right. It shows a lot.
Like it shows. To the extent when he was in Kenya and took off his shoes and walking with slippers.
My feet are extra white.
Yes.
See, told you.
His feet are so white to the extent like if you look at it and then you look up, like you feel like the light has reflected on you, and you can't see. So my husband is very white.
My cousin and I always made a joke. Well, not always, but a couple times I made a joke of pulling our.
That's why the racism thing, maybe.
Because I'm super white.
Yeah, because many people who go to Kenya, they're not like so white.
You know, even still though, like I don't think it's just a Kenya thing either. I know we're kind of diverging on topics, but but the thing is growing up going to school, I got picked on because I was extra white. So it's it's not like it's like exclusive to Kenya. You know, it's like it's like it's like even you saying when you're growing up, people made fun of you because you're extra white.
Because I was extra dark, and then here we are extra white, extra dark. Bam, splash.
Like about as opposite as you can possibly get.
Right, but anyway, these days I'm kind of brown.
That's because of your makeup, I think. It's a little bit of a lighter color.
Babe, I'm brown.
Well, it depends on the lighting, because sometimes the lighting makes you really stand out.
You know.
Yeah.
Like yesterday night before we went to bed, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
you're so dark.
Yeah, and yesterday it was cloudy. Like, it's been a lot more. You're much more ebony, like I was saying.
Right, okay, guys, so for me, have you finished it?
I finished now.
So for me, my grandparents were so suspicious about us. The fact that he's young, they didn't know like he's already established himself, like he has everything it takes to be where he is. Like my husband has worked so hard to get whatever he has gotten.
No, at the time I didn't have a house yet.
Yeah, he didn't have a house, but he was planning to buy one. So, right, babe?
Not at that time, no.
You weren't planning to buy
I was wanting to, but it was. Well, I mean, I probably told him that because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a house, but I didn't have
to make
one
them
lined
feel
up.
comfortable? Or
Well, I mean, I was planning on buying a house, but it wasn't at the time, right?
right, yeah.
So it's not like I wasn't planning on buying a house.
Yeah, so they were so skeptical about him. They really wanted to see him because they were like, okay, so this is the thing. My aunt was kind of working for a white person and she was supposed to come with a white person to abroad. And my grandparents were like kind of skeptical and they refused it, so she didn't do that. So I was like, oh my goodness, are they gonna say no to us? And then, you know, sometimes you have to value and accept your family opinions because they might be right sometimes, but sometimes you don't have to go with what they want you to do. So I was kind of scared, like what is gonna be their opinion, what is gonna happen. I used to pray about that because they were like, we want to see him, is he having money? Because you know grandparents, the way they are. And then I told them, by the time you're dating, you're 25 or 26.
2018, right?
Yeah.
24.
Babe, we started dating when you're 24?
Wait, hang on a minute. 2018.
No.
Yep, 24.
Oh my goodness. Like, we've been together for 4 years. We've been together for 4 years. I can't even imagine. Babe, you're 24.
Yeah. Because it was 2018.
Oh my goodness. I can't even be. Oh, okay. So we started to date when he was 24, and everybody was so skeptical about it. Like, they were like, I don't think he has money. Like, you know, because I mean, like most of my, okay, I don't want to say my family, but most of Kenyan parents or Kenyan people. Oh, thank you, babe. Like, always think about money. So they're like, is he having money? Nah, all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, he's okay, but I didn't ask him for money. He was doing a good job, like.
I never gave you money until I gave you a gift one year.
For Christmas? Yeah, you sent me a lot of money. I'm like,
Because it was from me and then my parents gave you some too.
yeah, that was a lot of money. I was so surprised. I was like, what? I'm like, immediately I woke up, I'm like, hey babe, did you just send me this amount of money for what? I'm like, it's a surprise. Merry Christmas.
Yep.
So cool, babe. Yeah, that was like, I don't want to say that was the first time, but no.
That was the first time.
Yeah, that was the first time he gave me money. And then I surprised my grandparents and they were like, where did you get the money from? I'm like, from the same guy you guys talked about, like, say that. You know, to the ex that I knew said like, I'm dating a poor person. He's not having money. He's so poor and stuff. And I'm like, you know, I'm one person who just like to play low key. Like, I won't show any of my things. So, because you know, my husband wasn't giving me money, and I stopped working, so I didn't have enough money to do everything that I used to do before. So people were like, he's so poor, he's just gonna get married to a poor person, they won't even last long. I don't know. They won't. Baby said they won't.
You said he'd get married to a poor person.
Babe, I said I said she. Stop pointing knife on me.
I pointed at me this time.
Oh, so I'll edit that. I'll edit that. If I don't edit, I'll just let it go.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like we did surprised everyone because when we started dating, my husband bought his first new car.
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. And then the second one, I don't like sharing our things, but I'll just share it today so that those people who are watching and thinking that things were going south for me, no, they're going north.
quite up north.
Right, and we thank God for that. We are so prayerful and we're very hardworking. So, and then after 2 years, you bought the house. I mean, after 1 year, you bought the house.
Of us dating?
No. Well, when you're dating.
No. I got it in 2020. So 2
Yeah,
years.
we're still dating. 2 years, yeah.
2 years, yeah.
Yeah, so our parents, I mean, my mom loved Courtney so much. Like, she was so happy. I know wherever she is and in her deathbed, she was like, oh, my kid has gotten the best. Even in my pre-wedding, she told me, I love you and just be, like, you've gotten the best, embrace the love. So she already blessed us before she passed away. And now my grandparents, can't stop loving this guy. Like, they love him so much. And I appreciate that. Same as...
I love your grandparents too.
Same as your family members too.
Or which way?
Like, now things have settled in.
Oh yeah, completely. Actually, first time they met you, basically any like suspicion or doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it's because I'm on camera.
Yeah. Your face is half. I feel like this.
Okay, I'll say it now. Basically, when you first came here last year, I think it seemed like more of the suspicion and doubt had gone away when I went.
The last time? Or
Yeah.
were you engaged?
No, when I went, like last year. Like there was still.
Because you were finalizing our visa process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of that suspicion like went away
Babe.
there, but
Just put the knife that side. Don't point it on my stomach, babe. No.
butter knife, it's okay.
Babe,
See, it doesn't hurt. See.
No, don't do that.
I need to butter myself anyways. Lost my train of thought.
Yeah,
Yeah. So when you showed up though, and everybody met you, I think any like
Suspicions were dead.
yeah, basically just melted away.
Bad. Yeah, so guys, this is the thing. We're gonna talk about the sex story. You guys have been asking for the part 2, but let me just tell you this. So, when I came to the United States, I didn't come immediately to my husband's house. I stayed at his mom's for like a month.
2 months.
2 months, and it was very beautiful. So we got to know each other so much, and they were actually so sad when I was moving out to my husband. They're like, oh no, we can't imagine you now leaving us. We just wish like you'd be here for the longest. I'm like, yeah, it's time. I better go start living with my husband now. Because I came and landed, and then I got to my husband's mom's place, my mother-in-law's place.
Parents, because they're together.
Oh yeah, my mother-in-law's parents. Okay, wow, babe, this video is just you correcting me. Yeah, so that happened. So yeah, we thank God for this far. We're gonna talk about the sex part because you guys have been asking it for long, and we'll do it maybe next week.
Yeah, over.
Yeah. So my husband was living in this house alone before I moved in. So
Lots
yeah.
of nothing in the house.
Yeah, so like everybody will be in his mom's house or his parents' house, and then he will just drive back home sad.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, and meeting deers.
Yeah, you didn't get to see any of the deer, unfortunately.
I trust, yeah. Okay, guys, so we have something to do for you. What? The air balloons.
Oh, yeah, go grab them.
Let me pause. Do you think that was a good story?
Mm-hmm.
I just filmed you eating. So cute. Okay, guys, time for these. Time to pop this bad boy. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Bad boy? Do you want to do first?
We'll cut. Sure, we'll do like one by one, so
Yeah.
yeah. That way we're not like, talking over each other.
Can you just say anything that you wish to tell me when you're doing that? Anything you wish to tell me, or any sweet thing? Or I cut your hair, choose.
I can't think of sweet things on the spot.
No, you can. You can even cut me.
What?
Okay, do it. Do you want to inhale everything?
Hey, don't laugh so much, babe. Ha ha ha. Why are you laughing at me so much? Wow.
Ew. You're like, you're kidding me right now?
boy, what happened if I talk like this all the time? That'd be so weird.
Yeah,
You know what? This reminds me of Fred. Hey, it's Fred. I'm probably gonna copyright strike for that one though.
I wouldn't mind you if you're talking like that, Brad.
You haven't seen Fred before. He was from like YouTube a long time ago.
You're kidding me right now, baby.
No, seriously, I think that Fred's pretty funny. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if he's on YouTube anymore though. Maybe he is. Who knows?
Do you want to spare the rest?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Better hurry up though. Ah.
Oh, mine is going.
Hurry
Okay, guys,
up.
this is how I'm talking right now. Let's see.
Did you cut enough off?
I think so.
No more. Okay. No more.
What?
Keep talking.
What are you saying, babe?
You're
I feel like it's stuck on my...
not breathing. You gotta breathe it. Yeah, you gotta breathe it.
I feel like it's stuck on my throat.
You gotta breathe it into your lungs.
Like...
To your lungs. Don't do it air though, because you breathe air and then you'll...
Like I'm smoking. Hey, baby.
You want to breathe in, but...
Smoking for me.
You want to breathe it in, but don't breathe in any of the oxygen. Don't breathe any more oxygen. So you breathe in, and you talk. You don't breathe anymore after that. Okay.
This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. Yeah.
I spelled my left. Now, don't breathe any more talk.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like it, subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, bye.
Till next time.
Yep.
Can you kiss me, baby?
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go. No. No more than that.
Yeah.
No.
You don't want to kiss me?
No, it's because we're doing a video.
I know.
Okay.
No, it's gone.
Mine's still kind of here a little bit though.
I don't like that thing. It can make you feel like you're traumatized.
Well, you don't want to be doing it all the time because you need oxygen.